What's up YouTube? Today we're gonna do a particle argon unboxing. I've got the kit right here. You can get this off of Particle's website, and I think I got it off of Amazon, but it's all over the internet. You can get that, and it's a simple Internet of Things development kit. And today we're gonna go over what's inside, how to set it up, and we're gonna do a simple LED flashing test. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to open up the box here. We got the Argon kit, IoT development kit, Wi-Fi, mesh, plus Bluetooth. And we're going to go ahead and open it up. Alright, and you'll see on the inside it's got a cool note at the top. This is particle mesh, the new internet for the Internet of Things. Pretty cool. So they got these really nice little baggies for everything inside. You have your Argon right here. Then you got your Wi-Fi plus antenna, and last but not least, there's one other thing. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got your breadboard, the USB cable, and a few extra components that it comes with so that you can get started. And that's it. That's all that's inside. So you're going to need your scissors for this. It doesn't look like there's a slot at the top, so we're going to go ahead and open up everything. You'll probably laugh at my setup that I've got. I'll show you that at the end of the video, but my setup's got quite the stack, so I can record this from above. Alright, so we'll go ahead and open up this. This is the Argon itself. It's got a really cool bag. This is one of my favorite things about this whole box, is that it comes in these nice little Ziploc bags. That way you can reuse it and store it for later. Really high quality bags. Alright, so it comes on this nice little foam block. There it is. This is the particle argon. Pretty neat. Okay. Then we've got our Wi-Fi antenna. This is a really important component, so we're going to be careful when we open this. So you'll see that. Breadboard, the components, and the USB cable for your computer or the power outlet. It comes with basically everything you need to get started other than your own personal computer and the scissors. That's basically it. And you got to make sure your Wi-Fi is set up as well. Okay, and before we get started hooking the particle argon up, I just wanted to review really quick. If you've never seen a breadboard before, or you're confused, a breadboard is basically just a way to quick wire up a circuit together. And what you have is, on the positive and negative, these are all connected for positive input. These are all connected for negative input, and the same thing over here. You put your positive here and your negative here, and that's for your power and your ground if you'd like to use it that way. And then everything in the rows are connected in series. So when you plug up a resistor, for example, you could use these rows to connect them in series together, and everything down this way is not connected. So everything also across the bridge is not connected. So this area over here and this area over here are not connected unless you take something across the bridge and connect the two. So that's just a quick review on how to use the breadboard and plug everything up. You'll need that definitely for projects when you're using lots of other sensors or things attachment to the particle argon. Alright, so we're going to get started real quick with the particle argon setup, and all we're going to do is just take this off the phone block. Alright. And then we're going to take our breadboard here, and we're going to you put it in the middle. It gives it space on each side for other sensors and things like that. You can see I've got it just like that over the bridge. I can scoot it over a little bit. There we go. A little bit more in the center right there. And you just push it down. Alright, cool. And that's it. You just push it down in there. And you really don't necessarily even have to use a breadboard for this tutorial, but you can, and that way everything's on one nice place for you to set everything down and maybe get familiar with your breadboard skills. So after that, we're going to download the app. This is really important. So I'm going to do a screen share of my phone, and that way we can look at the app download process together, and hopefully my phone has enough storage. All right, so we're going to make the connection really quick for the particle Argon for the Wi-Fi antenna. This is really important, and it's going to allow us to use the particle over the internet. So we're going to go over here to the bottom, and you can see it says Wi-Fi. So we're going to attach the dongle to the Wi-Fi, and okay, cool. So you're going to push down, and the antenna is in, and you can see that it's in up close, what it looks like. Just like that. All right, and the next thing really quick is we're going to plug in our USB cable to our power, and this will allow us to go ahead and start the app setup. All right, and it's flashing blue. So that means we're in good business. All right, and so I'm gonna go back to the app really quick and see what the next step is. All right, so you'll notice that I had some trouble getting my Argon hooked up to the campus Wi-Fi, my ResNet. If you're one of those people that's living on campus, I'm gonna show you a quick tip that you can do on your computer to get your Argon set up. All right, cool, so we're looking at the computer real quick, and all you're gonna do is go down here and type in your Wi-Fi, go to your Wi-Fi settings, and it's gonna open up this tab right here. You're gonna scroll down to mobile hotspot, and then click, you're gonna turn one on. So you're gonna turn on mobile hotspot, and then it'll ask you to create one, and you can change the network name or change the network password. And I just changed mine to my name and then my name plus a number. So you can keep that on or off, and then what you'll do is when you set up your Argon, it'll pull up that network name and you'll connect to that versus campus Wi-Fi my ResNet. All right, great. So now that we have the particle Argon named in our app, on the particle app that you can download from the App Store, and we've named it what we wanted to name it, it's blinking this color, like a cyan color right now, and it's slowly blinking, which that means that it's connected to the internet and that it's ready for any type of function that you'd like to do and program it over Wi-Fi. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to the app, show you that I'm going to click pin D7, and basically what that's going to do is D7 is connected to one of the LEDs on the Argon, and so when I click that over the internet and turn it on and off, basically it's just programming that to be on high or off low. So we're going to show and demonstrate what that looks like here in a second. Okay, awesome. So I clicked pin D7. You can see that LED is on, and I clicked that and clicked the word high. And when I clicked high, it turned on, and I'm going to turn it off. And when I turn it off, that means I'm going to click it to be low. So I'm going to go back to the app real quick and do that. All right, and now you can see that it's been turned off. It's on low, and we've turned it on and turned it off. And that's going to complete today's tutorial, and stay tuned for other future projects and other sensor additions. And as we navigate this project, we will continue to add really cool things and get this thing connected up to the internet, so stay tuned. And also just a note real quick, you don't have to have this plugged up to your computer. You can have this plugged up to the wall, you can have this plugged up to a power bank, but I just have it plugged up to my computer for now. You can see I've got it plugged up on the USB port to my computer, and the only reason I'm doing that is just because for the demonstration, and I plan on maybe putting it up to a power bank later on, but that's what we got for the setup. All right, and sneak peek on my setup that I had to record this video. Y'all might think this is pretty funny. Got the Corona disinfectant wipes stacked on top of the Bible, the NI the lab notebook. Got a piece of tape holding this thing back. You know, we don't want it to tip over, and the camera was just recording just like this. So.